Thank you, Richard, and thank you everyone for coming here. Now, when I come up here, they all know that I go off script and I always have to take a picture of y'all. So why don't you look happy for a second? Are we happy? Are we excited about E3? All right, okay, I'll go back on script now. So I'm honored to stand before this crowd to celebrate and recognize the many contributions to our community by my friend, actor Randall Park. But before I get into that, I want to take a moment to recognize a few members of the Fresh Off the Boat family who are here to celebrate with him. I want to recognize Melvin Marr, executive producer of Fresh Off the Boat, and Forrest Wheeler, who plays Emery. They will be around, so if you'd like to, get your selfies and tweet it out, it's at Wheeler or Forrest. Anyway. And also, I'd like to recognize a member of Randall's real-life family, his wife, Jae Park. So, the V3 Visibility Award is given to an individual who has raised the profile of Asian Americans in popular and mainstream culture. Especially in the last 6 months, there is no other individual who has done so more than Randall Park. He has brought a new level of visibility to the AAPI community by his work in television and film, with his star turns as the patriarch of the Wong family in ABC's Fresh Off the Boat, and creating a real-life international intrigue as Kim Jong-un in Sony Pictures' The Interview. Randall also can be seen in the Emmy Award-winning HBO hit show Veep as the smarmy politician and rival candidate Danny Chung. These roles have helped redefine the place of Asian Americans on our screens. It has certainly been a year of celebration, something that I personally wasn't really sure we would ever see, and that is groundbreaking depictions of an Asian American family as the center of a hit primetime network TV show. And with the success of Fresh Off the Boat, there are actually more shows on the horizon to come. But for those of us who've been in the community, working and fighting to see things change for Asian Americans in the media, we know that Randall Park's success is anything but an overnight success. Beyond the bright lights of Hollywood, Randall has a deep passion for the community and has for years lent his comedic flair to countless independent and community projects, constantly partnering with other Asian American creators, especially those in digital and online spaces. To say that the life of an Asian American actor is an uphill battle is an understatement. I am grateful that Randall has stuck with it and through the difficult times, all the while selflessly helping others along the way. What you may not know about Randall is that on top of his good looks, his generous spirit, and comedic skill, he's also an incredible writer. He's written many scripts, comedic sketches, and was also the recipient of the 2011 Cape New Writers Award for an original pilot he wrote. But I always thought that Randall Park should be a member of AAJA because he's been writing about Asian American issues in Korea magazine for years. So in all seriousness, I hope that we will not just see Randall in more high-profile, prominent acting roles, but that we will see him flex his creative muscles in different ways as well. Tonight, we honor Randall, not just for his high-profile projects, but for those that he has lifted with his energies and talents. So, Randall, it is my great joy to have seen your star rise so spectacularly this year, not just for yourself, but also for all of us in the community who you have helped lift along the way. Thank you, and congratulations to the 2015 V3 Visibility Award recipient, Randall Park.
Wow, thanks. It's pretty cool. I'd just like to thank the AAJA and Jazz and everyone for this great honor. It's weird for me to get awards, like these. And trust me, I get a lot of awards all the time now. But it is weird because there's just so many people, like for this one, for example, there's so many people I can think of, even people who are in this room who, in my opinion, bring visibility to the community in so much more effective and profound and meaningful ways than I do, So it's just weird that I got chosen for this, but it's cool. But there's just so many others, I'll give you an example of one who was mentioned earlier, is Forrest Wheeler. Don't clap for yourself. Come up here, Forrest. Let me tell you about Forrest Wheeler, okay? This kid, stand right here so they can see you. This kid plays my son Emery on Fresh Off the Boat, and he is 11 years old. And if you've seen the show, you'll know that this kid is such a talented and amazing and hilarious actor, right? But on top of it, and the thing that impresses me about Forrest so much and inspires me about Forrest is he's also this great humanitarian. He's only 11 years old, and he's out there saving rhinos and doing so much. He's doing tennis tournaments for these great causes. He's just this kid has such a big heart, and it's just so inspiring to me. And on top of that, he's just such a great person. He's just such a sweet guy, and really, I feel like he should get this award. But this award is not about him; it's about me. So you can go. It's about me. That's it. So I do humbly accept this award. I just wanted to thank some folks, Forrest for being here. Sorry for kicking you off like that. You know I love you. And of course Melvin Marr, who got shouted out earlier, who's the executive producer of Fresh Off the Boat. And he's the reason why the show exists. People don't know this, but they need to know this. It would not have happened without him. And I'm lucky enough to call him a good friend, and he's just the greatest guy. And thank you, Melvin, for making it happen. Also, Jaz, who I actually went to UCLA with, is just a dear friend, and thank you for the yes, give it up for Jaz. And of course, my beautiful wife. I just want to thank you for everything. I love you so much. What does that mean? Okay. And my daughter Ruby, who's not here, but it's really things like this are really a team effort, and I feel like I'm going to accept this, but on behalf of my team, which is everyone who I just named, and all of you, I really consider you a part of my team, and so thank you. Thank you. That's it.
Only Randall can kick off young little people that should be on stage. Just saying. If we have all our awardees up here on stage, and a big warm round of applause again for all of our honorees, please. We're going to take a picture together here up in the front. All right. Our official photogs are right here in front. Let's do something very serious first. Okay, that's serious. Good. All right. And then, good. All right, something fun? Do we get the serious stuff? Yeah? It's like it's not on the script. Oh, just look in the middle. You know how that goes when you're doing red carpets. Okay, and now do something fun, guys. Do something fun. Yeah, no, we'll do something outrageous there. How about you just hold up your, maybe you kiss your awards, you bite the award, you put it on your head. All right, so very quickly, I just want to ask you since you're here. So, and I love to do this only because we have such great esteemed people here. Very quickly, what's next for you in your project pipeline?
Well, we start shooting again in August, our second season. There's a Netflix show called Wet Hot American Summer, the first day of camp that I'm going to be in.
What is that about?
There's a movie called Wet Hot American Summer. I don't know if any of you are fans of it. It's a cult comedy classic, and they're making a prequel to it. Yeah, using all the same actors, and in the original, like Bradley Cooper and Paul Rudd and Amy Poehler were in it before they were even like big stars, and they've all come back for this Netflix series, so it should be pretty cool.
That's really cool. Okay, tell us now, what's next for you? Well, I know, you know.
Well, I'm definitely going to be celebrating today's great marriage equality news. I mean, it's such an amazing. I mean, the fact that I'm here today, we've seen this award the same day that happened. Like, I mean, we'll all remember like the things that happened on today. So I'm definitely excited about that.
Yeah, folks will remember when they learned that news. It's one of those things, isn't it?
Absolutely, absolutely.
What were you doing when you learned?
What was I doing? I was at work looking at BuzzFeed, of course.
And Joe, I'm not mad, but I was so hoping you'd say MSNBC. But you said CNN. That's all right. What's next for you? Because you have so many things in the pipeline right now.
Well, my 1-year anniversary of Yahoo Style will be coming up this fall. In September, my ABC daytime talk show will premiere, Fat Life. And then in October, my book is coming out. I will not be upset if you pre-order it on Amazon. It's called That's What Fashion Is. It's a semi-memoir. It's sort of inspired by Bossy Pants. So it's like chapters of different things that happened in my career and things I've done, from filming The City to like all my cover shoots and stuff for Being Fair. Like amazing stories, yeah.
Sounds very how-to, and if you want to understand the way your great brain thinks, get that book. Again, thank you all three, congratulations.